I found out that it was my daughter Sophia's room that he rented out to this couple that is also trying to conceive a child.
So, Mr. McCarthy, this is your motion, is that correct?
No,
No, this would be my motion, Your Honor.
Sorry.
This would be my motion, Your Honor.
Okay. And what are you requesting of the court, ma'am?
I requested temporary custody of our minor daughter, Sophia McCarthy, due to the fact that on May 12th, the defendant had a DUI accident and injected himself out the back of his truck. He broke his back and a couple ribs. The problem is that upon my leaving the hospital on the 16th of May, the agreement that I was aware of is that he was going to be returning home following his rehab therapy, and his neighbor and retired RN friend next door was going to help him with this therapy. And his best friend, Jeremy Golden, that has a degree in physical therapy, were going to be the ones that helped him. He subsequently ended up taking off. Aside from what I have in my order, I would like to mention that before he returned home on midnight of June 7th, the morning of June 8th, on the 2nd of June, he had a fellow co-worker of ours, Haley Thomas, a 24-year-old female, and her fiance move into his home. I found out almost a month and a half later, on July 12th, that it was my daughter Sophia's room that he rented out to this couple that is also trying to conceive a child. So
Okay,
Sophia,
all we're doing at this point is just getting a general idea of where we're at and not getting into all of the testimony. So
okay. My
you
point
filed
was
it-
just that
you
she
filed-
no longer has a room at his home.
all right, ma'am, hold on. Take a breath. All right, so you filed an ex parte motion, is that correct?
Correct,
That was granted, is that correct?
correct,
And that suspended his custody and parenting time, is that correct?
correct.
And is that still in place?
Yes,
Okay. And Mr. McCarthy, have you filed anything to rescind that ex parte motion?
I filed an objection, Your Honor. I tried to rescind, but I was notified by the court that I had to have a $100 filing fee, which I could not provide at the time that I filed it. So I had an objection filed.
All right, so he's filed an objection, so that would make sense then that we have to address the premise of the ex parte order and then see where we go moving forward. What county do you live in, ma'am?
we both reside in Ontzagan County, in Ontzagan up in the U.
Okay, so if this court conducts any evidentiary hearings, which would be the next step we would take, that would be a in-person hearing. Obviously, the two of you have this issue that is out there right now. The court can transfer the matter to your home county, given the distance.
That would
How
be
long
appreciated.
How long have you been in Ontzagan, ma'am?
We've been up here about 3.5 years.
And how about you, Mr. McCarthy?
Same. We moved together.
Okay. What is your position, sir, on letting Ontzagan handle these matters?
I don't have any issue with that. I think it's appropriate for both Ms. Theobald, myself, and our daughter.
Do you want the court to have a hearing on this matter first and then address the transfer, or transfer now and then you can argue your matter up there?
I would like for us to address the issue today regarding the temporary order due to what was alleged.
I can't address it today. I'd have to take testimony and let everybody make their arguments. Today's just a status hearing.
Okay.
Next hearing date I would have for you would be August 28th. That would, again, as indicated, that'd be an in-person hearing. The parties would need to be here to make their arguments in person that day. So
Well,
I can hold that.
It would be best if it were moved up here then, if that was the case.
Okay. Ma'am, do you agree with that?
Yes, because my vehicle would not make the trip to Gaylord.
Okay. So based on the statements of the parties, as well as the fact that the child has resided in Ontzagan now for more than 6 months, it's actually been a few years. And obviously that county is not a neighboring county of Otsego County. The court will prepare the transfer then to them, and then the parties can have the matter addressed in their home county. Any questions?
Yes,
No.
I'd like to, as far as the temporary order, will that remain in place then until the hearing?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Thank you both for appearing. You will get a copy of the court's order. Thank you.